Good Monday morning. Well, I wanted us to look this morning, if we could, at James chapter 1. You remember this is one of the first places we started talking about the tongue being like a rudder. And last week we talked about self-control. Because of all the fruits of the Spirit, self-control is the one that matters when it comes to the tongue. And so James 1:19 and 26 says it this way. It says, "Know this, my beloved brothers, let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to get angry." We're going to talk about anger next week, but so I just want to focus on the be quick to hear and slow to speak part. But then verse 26 goes on and says, if anyone thinks he is religious, so if anyone is in all the practices of religion, and it's really important that they look spiritual and like they have it all together in that kind of way, but they do not bridle their tongue, they deceive their heart. This person's religion is worthless. That is such one translation, or the Strong's commentary, when it breaks that word worthless down, one of the translations of that word is pointless. It means everything else you've done or appeared to do, if you cannot control this, is just pointless. It's vain practice. So I love what James starts out with in verse 19. It says, be quick to listen and slow to speak. And we all know that we probably always work that in reverse. We're always so much more quick to speak and so much more slower to listen. But one of the things I have prayed for often, as a bonus mom especially, something just shifted in me when I was deposited into the life of children that were not my own. And somehow, by the grace of God, I had a deep awareness that if I did not guard my words, I could do exceptional damage. And there was already enough damage done to their hearts by the heartbreak of divorce. And I honestly don't know, had they been my own children, if this would have been as great a prayer for me. But I'm so grateful that the Lord made me aware of this quickly, but I prayed often for a holy pause button. I don't know how else to say it. That's actually what I prayed for. I was like, Lord, I need a holy pause button that will allow me to press pause on my mouth before anything comes out of it that would do harm to them. And the beauty of praying that for them is the Lord has also allowed me to see the value of it in so many other relationships and what it does. And that if I will listen first and then pause and speak later, then I don't get lost in this trap of the other parts of my life of serving the Lord being without real merit. I do think it is a sobering thought when we consider how important the Lord takes our words. And so I just pose this question today. What are your words revealing about your relationship with the Lord? To yourself, to others? And then the other question, when people encounter you, do you speak quickly, or have you learned to really listen? I think one of the signs of real maturity and spiritual growth and sanctification even is the ability to learn how to really listen. So my prayer this week is that the Lord would create in us a holy pause button, that we would learn the privilege of listening, and that we would learn the gift of being slow to speak. Yeah. Those are good things for a Monday morning.